Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. In the last episode, Litchi Fei Ling was lamenting her current failed attempts to track it down and locate the still missing Arakune and try and salvage the man he once was. But while she was looking for information on Ragna the Blood Edge, who possesses the Azure Grimoire, Litchi was attacked out of nowhere by none other than Tao from Lost Town, in a well-meaning but still highly spirited sparring match, for which Litchi proved to be the victor. But now Litchi is preparing to return to Orient Town because that is where Tao said that she met Ragna, pertaining to the restaurant in which Ragna bought her food.
What was that? It came from the direction Tao went. What should I do?
But there is there appears to be some form of disturbance. But we could have a look, but then again, finding Ragnar would actually be more important, since we're not the only ones looking for him. Not only are there people in the NOL who are trying to apprehend him because of the destruction of the other hierarchical cities by his own hand, but Arakune himself will be on the lookout for Ragna. So, as well, actually, we're in a bit of a pickle here, so we should actually probably see what's going on, I
I should
suppose.
take a look. Tao might be causing a ruckus for someone again.
Maybe, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Well, I suppose we'll just have to put Ragnar on hold for the time being.
That was fun, Meow! Not bad, little guy.
Okay, wasn't entirely wrong there. Seems like Tao is in fact causing a bit of a ruckus. And lo and behold, her opponents appear to be none other than the vigilante Carl Clover and the notorious Nirvana.
You're not bad yourself. I have some fighting experience, but you use a really interesting style. And you're very strong. Quite dangerous.
Coming from Carl, those words are quite a compliment for you there, Tao.
I knew it. At least her companion doesn't look too angry.
That's probably for the best. We should well, seeing as how nothing else is going on, we should probably head out as quickly as possible.
Hey now! Stop fighting this instant, you two!
Or maybe Litchi herself is planning to intervene. I think they probably already settled their fight. Yeah, we just got involved in a situation that we really didn't need to be.
Meow? This isn't a fight, booby lady. We're just playing, Meow.
She says with that really adorable anime face.
Are you a friend of this cat? I'm sorry for all the noise we've caused.
Well, it's interesting that you're actually being fairly polite there. Then again, Carl is normally polite to most people he comes across, unless they happen to pertain to information on Ragna the Blood Edge. But,
I'm merely a vigilante, as is this cat lady, so we decided to put our strengths to the test.
that's a pretty straightforward explanation there from Carl. And of course, due to the whatever time phenomena is going on in the world of BlazBlue, Litchi and Carl have absolutely no recollection of ever having met each other in this instance.
That doesn't seem like a really good reason. You must be quite skilled yourself since you can hold your own against Tao, but it's still dangerous. Besides...
It seems that Litchi doesn't like it when complete strangers fight in the middle of areas like this.
Nirvana? What is it doing here?
Probably not a good idea to have blurted that out in person there, because that's definitely going to set Carl off.
I apologize for being so inconsiderate. I only wanted to see some of her techniques, but I guess I'll be on my way now.
That would probably be for the best. Here's a hint, Litchi. Avoid conflict with the Nox Notorious at all costs. Just go along with it.
Wait, that marionette of yours.
Yeah, we're treading on thin ice
Do you
here.
have some business with my sister?
Yeah, we're definitely treading on thin ice.
It's dangerous to have her by your side. At least let me...
Do you intend to steal my sister from me? I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot comply with that request. Or are you going to resort to force?
Yeah, trying to convince Carl of the true nature of his sister in this instance would probably be very damaging to his psyche. Yeah, we only have ourselves to blame for this. We're going to have to reason with our fists, as it were. Oh dear.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Well, hopefully if we can do our best to incapacitate Nirvana, we might be able to hold our own.
Action!
That being said... Stay away from Nirvana as much as possible.
Not bad.
Oh. Probably bad idea. Because Carl's gadgets, no. This was probably a mistake on my part to get involved in this.
Pure strength.
Let's try and deal with this before it gets worse. No. No. No.
I'm okay.
Try and deal with this young vigilante as quickly as possible. Come on. I know you can do it, Litchi. You got us into this mess, and now you're gonna get us out of it. No, none of your dodging BS. away from Nirvana.
Rhapsody of Memories!
Oh, that was bad. I can't recover. I can't recover. Oh my word. Oh. That could have been worse. It could still be worse. Oh, when you just had to not be in the right place, Carl. Seriously, this is not a good fight. Then again, I only blame myself and Litchi for getting us into a situation that, Oh, no, Carl! Get up, Litchi, please. Yeah, this is what happens when you stick your nose into businesses where you don't belong. No. Nice try, Carl. But you're gonna have to deal with you sooner or later. That was get away from Nirvana. No! That's bad! That's bad! Oh, giant golden gear. I'm dead. Oh my word. Okay. Hit Carl. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hit Carl. Oh, come on. You just have to win. Oh my word. That was such a ridiculous fight. They were adventurers. Ew. That was...
Where's my sister?
That was incredibly tiresome.
Fine. She's right over there.
Yeah, that was too close for comfort there, adventurers. I will admit that much.
Sis, thank goodness you're okay. I thought they were going to take you apart again.
I don't think that's what Litchi had in mind, but needless to say that your sister is in fact the Nox Noctoris Nirvana. She's called Nirvana. She's a man-made weapon from the war. Not the war from Ikarugo and the Unoel, but the war against the Black Beast. I can't imagine... Sorry, let me say it again. I can't imagine why this boy would think that Nirvana is his older sister. Maybe she has some significant sentimental value to him. Well, you should very well be familiar with the way that Nox Noctoris weapons operate, in that they actually have an influence over those that wield them. But, case in point, yeah, something bad happened between Ada Clover and Nirvana. Yeah, a tragedy which very much is buried deep within the psyche of young Carl Clover. But that particular tale is for a completely different time
Are you feeling
and
okay?
place. But for now, all is well that ends well.
Yes. I'm sorry. Thanks for everything you've done. I'm okay now.
Yeah, it was kinda sorta maybe our fault for bringing that up in the first place.
I apologize for Tao jumping on you so suddenly. But why did you want to fight her so badly?
Yeah, probably a good idea to ignore bringing up Nirvana at this point in time.
It's not that I wanted to fight her. As I've explained earlier, as fellow vigilantes, we wanted to compare our strengths.
The same explanation that Carl gave beforehand.
Is that so?
Although Litchi doesn't seem to approve.
Huh?
Looking at the way you two were fighting, one of you could have been killed.
Yeah, don't underestimate Tao. In fact, that's exactly what you did last time.
That was very rude of me. If it's the medical fee that you want, I can prepare that right away.
Do you have the money to pay such a medical fee? I imagine it would be quite expensive, especially for the injuries that you sustained, even though that was another time and place.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Then what is it? An apology? Don't tell me you want my sister.
That's not it either.
Tao, stop playing and come over here.
Huh? I didn't do anything wrong. You can't get mad at Meow.
I think eavesdropping is a perfectly valid reason for that.
Tao, I won't ask you again.
Yeah, when people like Litchi say that with a smiling face, be afraid. Be very, utterly afraid.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you too sorry for fighting each other?
Yeah, Litchi does in fact have this very temperamental side to her.
It wasn't a fight.
That's right. We were playing Meow.
Trust me, if they were being serious, Carl has Nirvana. Put two and two together.
Are you too sorry for endangering each other?
Yeah, Litchi is never going to let this go.
Yes.
Meow.
I can't hear you.
What are you, this pirate from SpongeBob SquarePants all of a sudden?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Now here's your punishment.
Ooh, Litchi is definitely on fire, so to speak. Yeah. Definitely not good to be on her bad side. Yeah, she can be a force to be reckoned with sometimes. I think even the panda is terrified at this point.
If I catch you two again, you can expect a lot more than that.
Meow.
Have you two even realized you're hurt everywhere?
Yeah, this is nothing. I'll just lick it.
That's Tao's solution for everything, I think.
They're just scratches. So please don't worry about it.
I can't do that. I am a doctor after all, you know. Both of you come with me. I'll treat your wounds.
Well, I will say this much. Litchi is definitely dedicated to her profession.
That's too much trouble, Meow.
I think I'll pass too.
Get over here!
Yeah, she's never gonna let this go.
She's scary. Meow.
Okay, that's it for the treatment.
It stings.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like a tough break.
Now, the both of you are a lot stronger than the average person, and I'm sure that can lead to some advantages in life.
That's certainly true.
But if you wield your strength for no reason, you'll hurt others someday, and yourself. It's in your best interest to keep that power hidden.
Litchi, of course, being a pillar of moral support here.
Gotcha. I'll be careful, Meow. Thanks again, booby lady.
Thank you for the treatment. I'll excuse myself now. And, how much do I owe you?
That won't be necessary. I brought you here against your will anyway.
Oh, that is also fairly true.
This person, she's just like... No, never mind.
Indeed. Because as we saw in Carl's story before, there is something of Ada Clover's kind and gentle nature that is shared by Litchi Fei-Ling.
Did I do something unnecessary? If that's the case, you have my apologies.
Let's go, sis. We have no more business here.
Indeed. Carl is searching for Ragna the Blood Edge after all, and come to think of it, we should probably do that as well.
Wait! My, he's a fast one. Oh boy. I forgot to ask that child for his name, too.
Yeah, that was, unfortunate on your part, but there's nothing you can do about
I
that.
hope it was the right decision to not take that marionette away from him.
Yeah, otherwise we might be have been in the ones in completely hot water there. But in any case, it's time for a save. I'm back in Orient Town. Tao said Ragna bought her some food around here. If I'm lucky, he's still nearby. And I'll leave it here for the time being, adventurers, and when we return, we shall keep staking out Orient Town. Hopefully we run into Ragna the Blood Edge along the way, or probably most likely, he is going to end up running into us. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.